Welcome to the Divide. We open on a city at a crossroads. Its high rises, covering the skyline across the cold, silent waters of the Sound. The stillness belying the turmoil that weaves its way through the very heart of Seattle. The sky above is pale. What should be a shining midday sun is barely a sliver through the clouds that promise rain. On the wet, busy streets, people go about their day, unaware their dim light is all that separates them from a much darker reality. They buy their overpriced coffee and try to outrun the storm brewing around them, without success. But you don't see this. You are dead. You have left behind the light. And as the last fractals of sun fade into the night, you awake into this, your world of darkness. And we open in what is a comfortable, for Indigo, haven. Your creepy, subterranean lab, your bunker, where you have spent several nights already. It's nearly time to move again. However, you've spent your nights productively. Now, your sire has recently left town. This last weekend was something. You got to go to Club 27, owned by a very well-respected and well-known toreador named Elizabeth, where you ran into several individuals, you believe. A clanmate being one of them, which is something Indigo did not want. And a very interesting man who you danced with before the guards interrupted, a Mr. Fig. Mm-hmm. And upon the prince's arrival, fled the club with your sire Prue, but not before causing a little bit of a scene. Thankfully, it was covered up and cleaned up, as there might have been some water damage from the fire alarm being pulled. You wanted to look into this club more. Mm-hmm. You knew enough about who owned it.
Yep.
There's also several other things that just have caught your attention. I mean, you've met some interesting people during your unlife. Your short unlife, but enough to warrant investigation. So you start with Elizabeth, mm-hmm. which leads you to a Mr. Oliver Barrow, known Anarch Ventru Council representative. And you dig a little deeper, and you dig a little deeper, and find that there's money being transferred to Mr. Barrow. And looking into those accounts, you find that they connect to one Mr. Jameson West, King of the West Side and current Seneschal of Seattle. Something connecting the docks and Oliver and Jameson.
If he didn't want to be looked into, he shouldn't have a building with his name on it that's taller than everything else. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Especially since
want attention.
You look further into those finances and realize that there's also money being put into Mix, which is a known bar for Kindred in Camarilla territory, owned by Mr. Brogan Michaels, the Bruja Primogen. Their finances are very closely tied. And looking into the Ventru, well, I mean, you had that run-in a few years ago with that one Ventru kid.
Yep.
And you decide you're gonna look into that a little bit more. You just need to see what he's been up to. Obviously, you just keep. Things did not end well.
That was his fault.
Obviously his fault. Yes. And you find that his records are tied up in Triad Records, a music production company.
Just get my tinfoil hat.
Yeah. Okay. Tinfoil hat. But this is a little bit harder. It's blocking you. You can't really get into it as much as you would like. However, you do find that there is a name, and it seems like a familiar name. You're not exactly sure who it is.
Okay.
But you pry a little bit.
Okay.
You talk to some people. You realize that pseudonym that you've pulled up
Uh-huh.
is connected with Bet, the Ventru Primogen of Seattle, and has some close connection with this other individual. And you decide maybe you've pushed your luck a little far and should dial it back a bit. Dial it back a bit.
Back a bit.
But it keeps coming back to whatever is going on. These individuals are talking. I mean, the Anarchs and the Camerad, there is a truce going on, but there seems to be way too much being connected here. And you know, what you've overheard with the rumors you've collected, Club 27 just seems like a really good lead. And Prue is out of the city. I mean, what she doesn't know won't hurt her, right?
And of course it's not going to hurt her.
Of course not. Why would it? You're good at what you do.
I'm great at it.
And you also did investigate that radio station that Prue listens to, where she makes sure that she tells you all the interesting things that are going on. Which is one of the ways you decide to look into Triad Records.
Yeah.
Because of those shows at the Onyx Room, which is owned by Charlotte, a Anarch Ventru. There's a connection between her and the owner of Triad Records, somehow. But, you know, that club, it's gotta be something with the club. It's gotta be. So you and Cromwell are sitting in your haven. After you've just got off the very interesting phone call you had with some individual who was asking you if you were going to keep looking into this nice little radio station, or if you were done sticking your nose where it didn't belong.
Yeah, I know a threat when I hear one, so we're done with that for now.
For now.
We'll see how I feel in a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
We'll let it die down. Obviously, there's nothing going to come back from there.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the Nos. It's fine. They can have it.
Yeah.
But I have an idea of what I'd like to do. So I want to get dressed in something that's kind of nice. Mm-hmm. Not anything remotely as nice as what I was wearing before. Mm-hmm. But, you know, something that doesn't make me look homeless. I mean,
like that one random dude that you ran into with his fucking t-shirt, ripped jeans, and weird ass, you know, rose mask. Those Toreadors, man.
I mean, he was... For a Toreador, he was really average looking. Come on. Aren't they, like, picky about who they embrace? Like, Jesus.
Supposedly.
Fuck. Anyways, so yes. Not gonna be wearing a Macklemore coat. I'm gonna be wearing something nice. Mm-hmm. Nice pants. Nice being relative. Indigo's closet is all goth stuff. So it means it's not ripped or dirty.
Is this one of the things that you've probably stolen from someone?
Yeah, probably from Hot Topic.
Probably from Hot Topic, alright.
I'll put the same boots on that are now missing their fucking charm.
Yeah. It's I mean,
it's
also...
It's got to be somewhere. I can look for it while I'm there. It'll be fine.
Another thing is that you could ask Lost and Found, see if maybe they found it there. That's what it is. That's why you're going there. That's it. You're definitely not doing what your sire told you not to do.
My parasol also got lost in the shuffle. So I'll go see if someone has it. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So, wear something just nice, casual, like I'm only stopping in for half a second kind of a thing. Like, just to look for my belongings.
Yeah, it's just a quick run through.
I'll take Cromwell with me.
Okay. So, how do you get
I don't have a car, so I'm gonna walk.
You're gonna walk? Okay.
Yeah, probably just like complicated back roads.
Yeah, you have Cromwell looking ahead, making sure
Yeah.
like everything's
Yeah.
okay, and you arrive to the club. It seems like it's fairly busy. It's not as crazy as it was during the Kindred only event.
Yeah, more subdued.
There's still a line.
Yay.
You see the same individual.
The same guy at the front?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, pretty confident I have a perfectly fine reason to be here. Pretty confident I did not get seen pulling that fire alarm.
No.
Pretty confident no one has any reason to be pissed off at me at all. So,
No.
so walk us to the front then. I'll just wait, basically get in line.
Okay. So you wait in line?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask about potentially finding my missing shit before I decide to do something super crazy.
Okay. So it takes a bit. Line moves pretty slow. You get up to the door. The ghoul at the front kind of gives you once over and it's like, oh, it's you again.
Yeah, I lost some shit in the club when I was here. Like a parasol, and I lost something off my shoe. Is there any possibility that I could, like, I don't know, maybe see if it's here, if someone found it? Is there like a lost and found, or is it like is that a possibility?
You know what? Give me a moment, and I'll see. So he kind of pulls out his radio. And he's like talking to someone. He's like, "Yeah, are they back yet?" Okay, so he's here. Do you have anything lost and found? No, don't tell. Well, wait. If you wouldn't mind, just... And he kind of gestures to have you stand to the side.
Of him?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And he starts
Okay.
moving people in. And then pretty soon you you hear this. Hey, Stevens! What's going on? How you doing? And you
Ow.
see this individual that looks like he tried to dress up, but it's still that he's wearing these fucking like almost khaki board shorts. It looks like someone took a Hawaiian shirt and tried to make it a polo. And he's got this backwards hat on.
Yep.
And they go, this young lady lost some things and we were just trying to see if maybe they were in the office. And he's like, yeah. So, you know what? We can totally check that out. Why don't you come with me? And
I'd love to.
And you watch this other ghoul just be like, Miss Elizabeth. It's like, no, man, no, I got this. She ain't gonna have a problem with this. It's me. Come on. Yeah, it's fine. Come with me.
So I'll walk with him.
So.
And as soon as we're out of eye shot of the other gentleman,
As soon as we're out of eye shot, okay, better than your shot.
I'll just be like, well, don't you just have an amazing sense of style?
Thank you. I mean, I'll try. So, who are you anyway?
Oh, my name's Heather.
Heather?
Yeah.
All right. My name's Gregory.
Nice to meet you, Greg. How you doing?
I'm much better now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a fine night.
It is. So, what exactly you lose?
Oh, I just,
Shut up.
a charm off my boot, specifically is one of the things I lost. And, I had an umbrella. I don't know what happened to it. It's, a little, well, it's more of a parasol. It's lacy. It's not really, like, if you had it in the rain, it wouldn't protect you kind of a thing.
So, like, just like just like an umbrella, but not.
Yeah, it's shaped like an umbrella.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything like that.
You haven't?
No, but I totally checked Lost and Found.
Where's the Lost and Found? Maybe I can go with you.
Oh,
what's the harm? I'm not like, look, I told you what I need. I told you all I need are these things. See, I'm not going to steal anything because, clearly that's what you think I'm going to do. But I'm not going to because you know what I'm looking for.
It's a private office. I can't have you back there. Miss Elizabeth would be like...
Well, I know Miss Elizabeth. I mean, I was invited here.
You're
I was
once
invited.
Again, Gregory does the... So you were... What night did you lose it?
This would be last night, right?
About 2 nights ago, during the weekend.
About 2 nights ago, there was like a commotion, a shuffle, like some chaos, and I lost it then.
Oh, you were...
Yeah, I was here when that happened.
You're with You're with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So how do you know Elizabeth? What's that fucking term?
An affair?
So you're one of them roses too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Oh. Okay. I mean, she's.
Look, I just want a quick peek. If it's not there, I'm going to leave right away. Don't you worry.
I mean,
unless you want me to stay for a little bit longer, but that would be up to you.
Oh. She probably won't mind. I mean, me being a clanmates and all. So I mean, she'll be fine with it. She'll be totally fine with it.
Of course.
Yeah. So come with me, and he leads you past the bars, past the stairwell, into this room where there is an office with several chairs. It looks like there's some sort of organizational system for the files. You could tell. You could tell that there's some sort of organizational system. To the average person, it looks like fucking chaos. And he's like, do you wanna sit down or I just gotta check the back real quick.
Oh yeah, I can sit and wait for you.
Yeah, and he kind of goes towards the desk and he's rifling through and he finds some keys. And he opens the box. He's like, all right, so I got a wallet, I got a phone, keys, a chart, like this, and you see just this little pendant thing. It is definitely not your charm.
Well, mine's shaped like a bat.
No, that's and he keeps rifling through. And he's like, Heather, I'm sorry, I don't see it. I can call security, see if they want to check out.
No,
it was 2 nights.
It's possible somebody picked it up, put it in a pocket, it's
with
not like it was
fucking
the most important.
Fire alarms going off and shit, and probably got lost in.
It was small, and I'm wearing the same boots.
I can totally ask Mr. Fig. He probably knows.
Mr. Fig, I spoke to him while we were here.
With how close he
came up and danced with me.
Yeah, with how. Oh, is that right?
To have a private conversation.
With how close him and Lizzie are. Miss Elizabeth.
She doesn't let you call her Lizzie?
Not yet. We're working.
You're working it.
We're working
on it. Okay.
It's only been a few years. It takes time. With kindred. You guys live forever, so fucking. We'll get there. It's just
the internal panic of we live forever. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm.
But he wanted to have a private conversation. We were in the middle of the dance floor. It was nothing personal.
That's just kind of how he does things. Well, you know how they are.
Who are?
Oh fuck! What is it called? not the Nos. Not the Nos.
Well, I know how the Nos are too.
I mean, yeah, with fucking Nos coming in here all the time.
But what's this Miss
Ravnos.
Ravnos.
Yeah, you know how I mean, obviously you've probably spent some time around him. You know he kind of. I don't know if he's the best fit for Miss Elizabeth, but you know.
I mean, well, I would trust your judgment on that.
This is
her
her choices,
her
right?
Really
Right?
well.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you do too, right? I mean, if you know Fig, like.
I'm assuming you've known her longer, though.
Oh yeah, no, I'm the one who actually introduced them. Anyway.
I mean, do you have regrets? Is that what's happening? You can tell me. I'm not gonna tell anybody.
Like not regret. I mean, just I think she could do better. Just with how things are. I mean, don't get me wrong, Miss Fig, real cool. Like, he got us all set up with everything, but she's classy, and he
was wearing a coat that was unique. I'll give him that.
I know you Toreadors, you got your taste. Just she'll get over it, and she'll move on.
She'll move on.
She'll move on, and Fig and I can still be bros.
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't want to be bros with you. You seem pretty cool.
I mean, the compliment comes from someone like you.
Well, I mean, you seem to like this Elizabeth a lot.
I mean, yeah, it's my job. I gotta look after her. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been me and Miss Elizabeth for fucking ever now.
Is it more than that, though?
I mean, I'm her.
Do you want to be more than that?
I mean, these things take time,
You keep saying that.
Yeah.
It's a yes or a no question.
I mean, no, it's gonna happen.
Okay. Just slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly whittling down that,
Well, I mean, like...
that wall that all kindred put up because,
Exactly,
we have to keep
that's
ourselves safe.
Exactly. It's that whole... And besides, I'm still, and a human. So I get it. Eventually, when she embraces me, it'll be better, but like I still gotta go do stuff during the day and everything.
I mean, that is a privilege, though. I mean, we can't do things during the day, and she trusts you to do that for her. I mean,
exactly. Like I gotta make sure everything's run. I gotta make sure the club's running. I gotta make sure everything's taken care of at the houses. Like, it takes time.
Oh, like the condo.
Yeah. Oh, you've been there. You must be real close. I'm probably telling you stuff you already... I'm rambling. So.
I am enjoying this conversation. I really am. You are a delight.
I mean, it's so bad yourself.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I do try.
And he does. He gets a little bit closer. Just...
She'll scoot a little closer, too.
Yeah. So, did you want to wait till she shows back up? It's gonna be a while, though. She's busy with the prince,
Well, I mean, yeah, it's important. She's really important.
She really is.
Yeah.
Like, Olivia couldn't do it without her. I mean, Lizzie's on top of Elizabeth.
You'll get there.
Yeah, yeah. See? Yeah, you know. But in the meantime, I mean, I'm a free agent.
You're a free agent?
For the most part.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean... Besides,
I'm just gonna grab his hand and write one of my burner numbers on it.
Oh.
With Heather at the top. I mean, since you're a free agent, if you ever find yourself with free time that's not obviously during the day, you can give me a call and maybe we could go do something.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, not during the day.
Yeah, I have to, yeah.
Yeah, I like, unless you needed, like, since you're real good friends with Elizabeth, like, if you need something, I can totally help you out. I mean...
Oh, that would be so sweet. Oh my gosh, yeah, if I need anything, I'll absolutely give you a call. Oh my god, you're just the best.
Right? I like I said, I've been trying. I mean, come on. Like, I got this all running, so.
So, now, that fun room, that hidden room, the one with the stars on the walls and the...
Oh, yeah. Is that where they are? I only go down there when I gotta stop and drop them off blood. Like, the fox doesn't like me at all.
Why not?
I don't know, man. Like, she got this fucking judgy look. Like, every time she walks by me,
I mean,
she gives me, like...
I think that...
I mean, you've been around Fig, you're gonna be around Scarlet.
She's a little judgy.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. I think it's just, no one's good enough for her.
I mean, Elizabeth got that collar for her, and she's been uppity ever since.
I mean...
Give someone diamonds, and next thing you know, they own the fucking world. And that bed was fucking heavy.
That's what, advertisers would like you to think, that if you give a woman diamonds, that she's only gonna ever look at you, which, I mean, that's a choice, I guess.
I should rethink some birthday gifts.
Oh, I'm sure you pick out great birthday gifts. Don't sell yourself short.
I mean, it's almost coming up on, like, the anniversary of us meeting, so I was gonna get her a little something. Yeah.
Oh, that's just so sweet. You're so thoughtful. That's so thoughtful.
And he's just like, I know. I know. I'm a gentleman, man.
Segue. Maybe. So, that room, though.
Yeah, well, what about
the Judgy Fox. Who built it?
Mr. Fig. And, we got some help from some of the Nas.
Oh, the Nas helped with it.
Yeah, because you started to go towards the underground, so you gotta get permission from, like,
the mechanics, the mechanical aspects of it, like how it spins and stuff, like...
Oh, that's all Mr. Fig.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. He tried to explain it to me. Mechanisms. I installed the black lights.
Oh, very nice, you did? Well, those were really cool. Because I was thinking, well, I of course would have to hire somebody to get them to do something like that for me. But, Mr. Fig seems busy, so...
Oh, yeah, he's been running back and forth. He's been to Portland, like, 3 times now in, like, the past couple months.
The literal city of roses?
I mean... I heard it's run by a Tory.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they seem good at things.
I mean, don't sell yourself short. I mean,
well, I have my looks.
Yeah, you do.
Aren't you sweet?
Anyway, did you want some help with getting some things set up for building? Because I can probably get a hold of some people for you. I mean, I can call Elizabeth, get all the contact numbers and everything.
Well, see, I don't need a room built per se. I just need it made with the mechanical stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to Mr. Fig about that.
Of course I am. Where can I find him?
Right now he's with Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, you can always stop by the crack house. Yeah, you can always stop by the house.
Okay.
Yeah. He's usually there.
All right. Okay. Because I definitely need to ask, because it was very pretty to see it, and
Yeah, it's a lot.
Is it? You think it's a lot?
It's a lot.
Is it the mechanics or just the fact that it moves?
Just when you turn it on, it's a lot. With the black lights and everything. I don't. I feel a little seasick.
Yeah, you get a little seasick. That's understandable, that's...
But I mean, with how he is, like, it makes sense that he likes the...
How he is. Yeah, his, Remind me again what it is, because I...
Oh, the with the blood. Bestial failure.
He's so stupid. He's so dumb. Okay. Yeah, but I forget which thing makes it the woo, so...
Oh, I mean, you got your shrooms, you got your LSD, I mean, just basic hallucinogens. It just...
Oh, yeah. How many times have you... The fuck is... The fucking fuck is... Like, it's a math problem.
It's not what I mainly deal with, but, a lot.
Okay.
Is that something you're looking for? Because I got the hookup.
Oh, absolutely not. With confidence, you gotta say it with your chest. No, I like a...
Yeah. Oh, I'm so fucking rude. Do you need something? Like, she'd be pissed if she found out I didn't offer you anything. So I was like, do you want something?
I mean, maybe something you can help me with.
Oh. I mean... Gregory will get up. He will close and lock the door.
Woo!
And I take it. Indigo takes full advantage of that feeling.
Hell yeah!
What's your Elizabeth brain doing right now?
My Elizabeth brain is crying a lot. I'm like, come on, he's so weird and gross.
You're gonna have to burn the couch.
Burn the couch? They did what? Why does it smell like Vitae
How much
here?
do you take? What? Alright. With our fancy fade to black, we come back to the scene with a half-naked Gregory. Just be like, right. I'm good. You good?
I'm great.
Yeah, you are. What the shit? What happened?
You might not want to drop your beer there, sir.
Yeah, no, anyway, shit, I gotta get everything ready before it shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but numbers or that's right. I'll let you know what, I'll let Mr. Fig know that you're interested in getting something like that set up.
Yeah,
and,
thank you. You're so very sweet.
I hope so. And he finishes putting on his shirt. He unlocks the door. Do you have any other questions for Gregory?
I think he answered most of the things I probably needed to know.
Yeah, just once again, I'm and as you're walking out on the club floor, he's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't find your parasol.
Oh, it's not a big deal. I'm sure I'll find it.
Yeah, and your
somewhere.
charm. I'll keep an eye out for it. And I'll call you.
Yeah,
I'll call you.
You do that. I expect to hear from you.
Yeah. You watch Gregory kind of look up and then kind of squint and then look away. Here. Yeah, I got
see what he's looking at.
You can roll me a wits and awareness.
Two.
It's not your thing.
It's not my thing.
There's a bunch of people in here.
The way, okay.
In here. He did look towards several people. It looks like he looked towards the bar.
Okay.
Something just caught his attention. Mm-hmm. And he's like, do you want to go out the front, or I can take you out the back? If
Let's
that's
go back.
easier for you. Okay.
No reason to clog up the front, right?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I'm just business meetings. I'm sick of it. I mean, I'm not sick, but, like, it's good for, I mean, I'm helping Miss Elizabeth out,
gonna,
but, like, the other kid...
Link the arm and start walking him towards the back door.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just having to meet with these different licks is just, you know, it's, I'd have much better things I could be doing.
But you're an important person now, too, so...
Yeah, I am.
I mean, it's not as much fun, but at least you get the pride of saying that, right?
To who I can, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I gotta
People,
be.
but they know.
I mean, I gotta be
Kindred
keeping
know.
things on the down low.
Yeah.
You know, I can't be telling everybody everything.
I mean, those who know, though.
Exactly, like you're close with Elizabeth.
Yeah.
So we all good. So, and he kind of goes through. There's a little hallway. Mm-hmm. And he's like, so, you want me to walk you to your car, or like...
Oh, no. I am absolutely good.
All right. I'll call you, Heather.
Yeah. I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you again, so, yeah.
Wink at him, and then just...
So you head out the back, you hear Gregory's kind of... He's got that two-step going on where he's trying to make it back.
Uh-huh.
You're walking out the back, you open back door.
Oh, no.
You kind of step into the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
You're feeling great. You just got so much information.
I did.
It was so easy. So easy. You're congratulating yourself a little bit. And you rolled that wits and awareness from before.
It's real bad.
We've gotten to our pre-made rolls, but so that this goes a little smoother, and we can just tell
a story.
the story. So you don't really see Cromwell. He's probably out front. So you're just kind of looking around for him.
Yeah.
From behind you.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, I gotta pull up the picture first.
Oh yeah, the picture I haven't seen yet!
Yeah, the picture you haven't seen yet. The anticipation.
Oh, the anticipation's killing me. It really is.
Yeah. It's gonna do something. So Indigo, as you're in this back alley,
Looking for my bird.
You hear,
Well, there you are. I've been looking for you.
from right behind you.
Right behind me? Oh, fuck. Like, how close right behind me? Because I'm pretty...
Do you turn around?
No, I'm right! Can we go forward?
Okay.
Just, fuck.
You try and book it, and something wraps around
Something?
your shoulder.
Oh, something.
Something wraps around your shoulder and stops you.
What does it look like? I'm not gonna turn around and... Oh, fuck. Really?
You see this almost chitinous claw hand
Oh, no.
gripped into your shoulder.
I'm just gonna stand there then. And avoid turning around if I can help it. Just be like, oh no.
Do you say anything?
Not at first.
Okay. Voice comes from behind you again, just like,
Who are you?
God damn it. Oh. I get to make a choice here, because
you do.
I kind of want to give the old name, but I have... problems with telling people my past names. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm Alice.
Try again.
My name's Indigo.
There we go.
Who are you?
Are you gonna get in the car? We're gonna have a problem.
What car?
Now, there is, in fact, you look around, kind of, without turning around, because you just keep looking down, and you're like, nope, I don't want to see what's on the other end of that thing. And there's a car
I look. That means I'm face to face with death.
that pulls up.
I'll get in the car. And that's when I'll turn around.
So, the car that pulls up is one of those sleeker looking, almost Mercedes type,
Okay.
almost limo. As Indigo looks at it, she's like, that thing is fucking armored.
Oh.
You see an individual in the front seat. He's got kind of a close cropped beard.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing mostly dark clothing.
Mm-hmm.
He does not get out. However, the other hand reaches. Now, you probably can figure this out. It reaches from about here down, opens the door, and pushes you in. And as you get pushed into the car, you see this.
What the fuck?
You see this 8-foot tall, horrifying example of what kindred can be.
Oh my Christ.
It looks like death incarnate.
It's my brain to
Yeah.
look at it.
It hurts Indigo's brain too. And then the car
hell?
closes. And you hear something in the car door.
Locks automatically. Figure out a way to unlock it.
And the car pulls away.
Okay.
And you start headed in a direction. There is a privacy window
Uh-huh.
that as you look at it, you see these claw marks scratched into it. And you keep driving. You can't really see through the windows. They're very tinted.
Play with the lock. I think that's what I want to play with locking mechanism.
You want to play with the locking mechanism? Okay, we're gonna make a roll.
Not sure how I get a 9 when I have all 6 of my dice and rouse the blood, but only get a normal ass 3 here, but that's fine.
Yeah, so Indigo.
Mm-hmm.
You start looking at how
The locks
the
work.
lock is rigged.
Uh-huh.
And that is when you notice the nice silver wire running along.
There's a silver
The door
wire.
handle. Mm-hmm.
So, like, opening it
Yeah.
is what causes the
Yeah.
thing to happen.
Do you pull it?
The wire?
No. The door handle has a silver wire that's embedded into it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be pulling it with my hand.
Okay. But do you try
That
messing
seems
with
like
it?
a bomb.
It might be. You don't know. You didn't roll high enough to figure out what it is, but you noticed that it's an automatic lock. It's something probably if you took some time you could figure out how to disengage it, but while you're investigating, you look under and you're like,
Keep looking at it. I'm looking in my pockets.
Okay.
I probably just have, like, my cell phone.
You have whatever you brought with you.
Yeah, my cell phone, like a set of keys that none of the keys are mine.
Yeah.
Like, just nothing useful. Because I just expected to leave right after that conversation happened. So, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. This looks like a bomb to me.
Okay.
There's a bomb in here.
Okay. So
I don't have a silver bane, but I think this is a bad idea.
So, you drive for a ways. You like try and peek out the windows. You can see kind of a little bit of light. Mm-hmm. You can feel the car start and stop. And then, pretty soon, you don't see any lights. And you feel the car kind of make this
There's no windows back here at all?
There are, but they're...
Can I see out them?
Not really. They're there. It appears that this is...
Boring.
Custom.
Boring.
Yeah, it's custom tinted.
Anything in the seats?
So you look around, and as you're like feeling around, you feel underneath, and it feels like this is like new. This feels new. Like new. Like like these just got reupholstered new. Like, this is nice.
Is there anything in the seats? Like the cracks of the seats?
No.
The board Ravnos
This is
like.
Is there board Ravnos?
Anything down here? Like, are there coins, a nail file, like anything?
It looks like this. Like as you look, like this is like this has to be like maybe a day or two old.
Is there did the seats lift up? Is there a way
you try you like are grabbing the seats, trying to like you get it so you get like one of the cushions off. Like you figure out it detaches and there's like a little storage area, but there's nothing in there. It's super fucking boring.
Put it back.
Put it back. You're like looking like there's like different
storage. To be something.
There's gotta be something in here, and you're trying to find something to entertain you, and there's nothing. This is the most boring fucking town car.
There's not even like a book.
Oh, there's nothing back here.
Do I get service on my phone?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But, you kind of look, and you notice that, like, as you pull cushions, there's, like, grooves and divots. It looks like those same claw marks that are on that privacy window.
The claw marks match up with what the hand on my shoulder looked like?
From they could. It's possible. It's possible. It would make sense. And then the car turns off.
Completely?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put all the cushions back and make sure everything's...
Then you hear the...
Was the locks opening?
The lock's opening. The door opens.
Oh.
And you see the driver of the vehicle.
The guy that I saw earlier?
Mm-hmm. The one that was driving the car.
Alright.
Kind of steps aside. Through the doors.
Huh?
Through the doors. Do I have to tell you again?
Nope. You might want to speak a little louder next time, though. Enunciate a little bit.
Walk.
Okay. Jesus.
And as you kind of move forward, you see that the shadows seem to follow you. There are these two double doors.
Okay.
This gentleman walks up and opens it for you.
Okay. I mean, I'll go in because I've already been yelled at twice.
Yeah. Follows behind you. You come into this room.
Mm-hmm.
There is a chair with
Is
a
it
woman.
Bottomless?
No, yeah.
Nope, I'm not having
it. You haven't gotten there.
Well, then I'm not having a good time yet.
There is a chair. It's a high-backed.
Mm-hmm.
And seated in it is the prince of the city. And as you watch...
Is facing?
She's facing you. She
Okay,
is seated.
Well, the second I...
Her hands are folded on her lap.
Yeah,
She's leaning forward.
Gonna do that over-exaggerated, you know. Let me move so I don't slam into everything.
Okay.
Just the... Kind of almost a dab, but not quite.
Mm-hmm. She watches you for a moment. And then as you are watching those shadows form behind her chair into that thing, and it just stands behind the chair, you can see the chest up.
How big is it?
About 8 feet tall.
Hate that. Try not to run away.
Yeah. What's your name?
Indigo.
Indigo. I've learned so much about you. Indigo, or was it Heather? She kind of looks at the beam behind her. Or Christy. Or Winter.
I have used all of those names, yes.
But we're gonna go with Indigo.
Yes.
Now, Indigo, would you like to tell me why you've been looking into so many people? And why it isn't until just now that we're meeting? You are in my city, after all.
Well, to answer all these questions in order of them being asked, I've been looking into so many people because it's fun and I can. I believe honesty would probably better in this particular situation. And the reason that we've never met is, well, I've never been introduced to you.
Is that right?
Yep.
It's fun.
Yes.
Prying into things that have gotten much less adept people killed is fun.
I stand by my statement.
And why is it we haven't been introduced? How long have you been in my city?
My whole life.
Let's get a little bit more specific. How long have you been kindred in my city?
9 years.
She kind of, there's a little bit of a pullback from her leaning toward you. You're telling me a fledgling has gotten this much information because it's fun.
Yes. That is what I'm telling you.
Right. And why shouldn't I kill you for that? Why is it worth my time to keep you alive?
Well, Unless you've already found a way to get all that information, I can give you everything I've gathered. And it can be your information.
You'd be willing to give me everything you have?
Yes.
Would you be willing to look into more? Is a more important question.
Well, willing and able.
She leans back, and you watch that figure kind of lean over the chair. And there's some sort of hushed conversation. All right, Indigo. I'm willing to take you up on your offer, which means your existence is mine. You work for me now.
Fair enough.
You will not distribute any of the information you've gained to anyone but myself. Have you done so already?
No.
And Indigo hasn't.
No,
Has she?
She hasn't given any of that. She's looked into all that shit herself, for herself. She's not foolproof. She's done it.
I know. It's okay. Your sire's not having the greatest time either.
Oh, that hurts my feelings.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's not fine. Good. Now, where are you keeping all this information?
On my computer.
Is it secure?
Very secure.
And where did you learn to do all of this?
From a group of cyber terrorists?
Was this before or after your death?
Before.
You said this is fun for you.
Yes.
I'm going to have you do something that's going to be especially fun then. And once again, your existence is mine. If you fail me, if you try and fuck me over, I'll make sure it's the last thing you do. Are we clear?
Crystal.
I'm going to have someone take you to go get your things. And I'm going to see what you can do.
All right.
Bravi, take her to the car. That individual who drove you. This way.
Follow.
You go out a different exit.
All right.
You come out into this, it looks like some sort of office building. You see different rooms off to the side. They seem to have numbers rather than nameplates. When you head out the front. Can I borrow 4 dice? Grab my dice. Let's see how much it hurts in.
Two.
Ravi puts you in the back of this car.
Okay.
It's less ostentatious, but he stands outside. And pretty soon, about 20 minutes go by. And then...
If 20 minutes go by, I'm going to be checking inside the seats.
Okay, now, this time, you do find a nail file. You find a pamphlet for the Onyx room.
Oh. Put that in my pocket.
You find a couple scrunchies.
Oh. I'll put those
They're
in my pocket.
brightly colored.
I'll put those in my pocket.
You find, like, random little crumbs under the seat as you're, like, looking.
Who the fuck is eating in here? Who eats food?
It seems to be under the passenger seat.
Oh.
You got to go either into the front or the back seat.
I would probably have gone into the back seat.
Back seat? Okay.
So I'm
Yeah,
just,
so
I
you're
would've
reaching
looked up
under. Okay, so yeah.
What the fuck is there food in here for?
Yeah, you find like these you know those grandma's cookies wrappers? You find one of those. It looks like there's nibble marks on the top, like a rat. Or, you know.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna put that.
You're just gonna put that. This individual comes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the front seat. He's got a hoodie on with this jacket, this plaid jacket.
Ooh, it's cute. I know who this is.
You know who this is, Indigo doesn't. It's in the front seat. And he turns and he's like,
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
yeah, I'm gonna need you to get in the front.
What?
Get in the front seat.
Me?
Is there anybody else in the car?
No, but all right, I'll get.
He doesn't take his eyes off you. Just
I'll get in the front seat, then turn around,
he starts the car. Where am I going?
and then you're gonna have to tell me the general location of that
Okay.
because I don't actually know.
To the
where-
big book of fuckery! Now, you're hiding out. Around where Prue set you up, right? That's where you found the bunker?
Yep.
You are in prime venture territory.
God damn it. Of course I am. That's why I can see Mr. West's building.
You're in the center.
Oh boy.
Capitol Hill.
That's my bunker.
That's your bunker. You are currently
Way over there.
over here. So
Got
you
it.
head south.
Alright. I'm gonna stare at Q. Just stare at him. I don't know his name, but I'm gonna stare at him.
He just keeps looking over at you. Can I help you?
No, I'm just enjoying the view. You seem real uptight. You know, do you need help relaxing?
So where am I going exactly?
I mean, I'll give him the exact
I'm
address.
going to the
of
exact
it.
address. And he basically is just... Stop it.
Just stop while I haven't done it. I'm just sitting here. I mean, yeah, I'm looking at you, but there's nothing more interesting than this car to look at,
So
so...
don't look in the car.
There's nothing that's pretty outside either.
That might work. You stupid fucking ghoul.
You don't think I'm being serious?
I think you're trying to get out of the fucking upstart fledgling situation. That's what I think you're trying to do. And I'm not the guy that's gonna help you, so.
Wow, I see that you're not good at taking compliments.
Pulls up He pulls up. And he's like, is this an empty fucking field?
No, it isn't. You just have to know how to look right. Buckle my seatbelt. Do you need to go with me?
Are you gonna try and run?
I mean, you said it's an empty fucking field. Where am I gonna go?
He unbuckles. Opens the door.
Ooh, care to escort me? Hold up my arm. It's your loss. While I go where the entrance to the bunker is.
He kind of follows behind you, just keeping an eye out. He does seem, in fact, rather tense.
I mean, are you doing okay? Like, is someone gonna ambush us? Because you look like you're worried that something is suddenly gonna happen. It's not gonna explode, I promise. You might.
Just get your fucking laptop so we can go back.
Laptop? Open the door.
Yeah, you said it was on your computer, right?
Why don't you come take a look at my computer? Yeah.
Yeah. He'll wait until you go in.
Of course
He
he will.
follows behind you. And you head down into your haven.
Which is creepy.
It is. It's creepy. There's
It's cramped.
exposed wires just along the entrance, leading to the power poles several blocks down.
They're also little like a garage door opener laser, like the the thing that prevents the garage door from smashing you.
Yeah.
There's one of those at the bottom of the stairs,
Yeah.
kind of hidden.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about.
And then the computer is actually a big mess in the
I
corner
know.
of several towers and screens from clearly finagled off of laptops that are held together with wires and duct tapes and hopes and dreams.
You watch this individual just look around your haven and just...
There's chemicals on a table, really sketchy over by a bookshelf. It's really not safe at all.
I don't understand how you've lived this long.
I mean...
Is that fucking sodium sitting on...
Yeah.
Get your fucking computers.
Well, okay, I can... Let me just pull the information off. I can put it all onto a USB drive. Like, it's gonna take just a minute. You can stand there and watch. I know you're
I think
gonna...
this is the only safe place in this fucking... Yeah, just get it done.
Just sit down,
Yeah.
plug in a USB, boot up my lovely computer, downloading shit onto a thing.
So, Indigo, you take and you go to your computers. You have sat down. You're downloading everything you found.
Mm-hmm.
You have your screens pulled up with the various things that you've been looking into for the evening. You kind of hear the scuff of this dude's boots on the floor. He seems to not be moving around too much, but it looks like you can hear the, turning to look at things.
I mean, if you're bored, you're welcome to come and have a seat.
I think if I move any closer to anything in this room, something's gonna explode.
I mean, it's stable enough.
Right. You're almost done.
It's gonna take a second. It's not instantaneous. There's a lot of shit here.
Yeah, there is.
You don't need to insult my house, okay? Keep staring at him.
This is your house? You live here?
Not all of the time.
Mm. Right. And you just watch his face just... He looks slightly confused. A little concerned.
I mean, it's comfy once you get used to it. I can help make you more comfortable if you'd like.
I'm going to stay right here.
That's a shame.
No, it really isn't.
You're really not a lot of fun, you know that?
It's not my job to be fun.
Oh, well, what is your job?
Make sure you get back.
Mm-hmm. So that's your job, like, all the time? Because I didn't see you before. I mean, I would have recognized you.
The driver.
Hmm. You didn't drive the first car, though.
What first car?
Uh-huh.
What first car?
The first car I was in. How the hell do you think I got where I was?
Must have been Robbie.
Yeah, he's also real uptight. Total buzzkills.
Yeah, you think I'm not fun.
Yeah, well, I think that I do. You could loosen up. Look at your fucking shoulders. Like, your back is gonna fucking break. That can't be good for you.
I mean, we're all dead.
It doesn't mean we
Doesn't
can't
work
die,
like that.
apparently.
No, it doesn't. Speaking of, are you done yet?
Oh,
So
good.
it's like 80% complete.
Not quite.
Yeah. There's a lot of information. You got a lot of information. Way too much information, maybe. A dangerous amount of information.
Is this the storyteller or kid?
This is the storyteller.
I'm aware that I rolled far too high on all of those things. I didn't mean to. It just happened.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna do this. 9.
With a crit.
How the fuck? I didn't think I had that many dice.
Yeah, you did. You
Well, it
did.
was 7. No, it was 8 dice total.
9 successes.
Yeah, with the critical. So I
Yeah.
think almost all the dice were.
You almost.
Yep. Wee.
So.
It's almost done.
He kind of walks over to your chemistry set.
Yeah, it's a set. It's on
a
a
set.
table. It's sketchy as shit. It's fine.
He's kind of. What exactly are you trying to do here?
I don't know. I like biology and chemistry, so I just I have it just in case I need it. You know.
And you need sodium to.
You can always find a use for things, man.
And you hear that. Bing! File upload complete.
USB off. Lock my computer back down.
As you're going through the locking process, you hear that humans come up behind you.
Oh look, it's not dangerous anymore. Apparently. Hi, how you doing?
Can we go now?
Sure. I'll finish locking my computer up.
Mm-hmm.
And get up.
After you.
Wow. This is volleyball.
Yeah, he just. And?
And you could be a little bit nicer. I have been nothing but cooperative so far.
You're right, you have been.
Mm-hmm.
So you get up to the surface. You close and lock the
bunker.
Q just looks at it and just shakes his head.
Oh, come on, it's whimsical.
Your fire hazard of a haven is whimsical?
It's whimsical. Oh, I'm assuming you live in a normal house like a boring person? Is there anything you're adventurous with?
He opens the passenger's door and just... Yeah. Run around with you, obviously.
Ooh. I'm sure we could make this a much more fun adventure. Just
swim. Gets in, starts the car, heads back.
It's the same thing.
He just turns the radio on. So it's just loud enough where it's that uncomfortable, like you'd have to yell to talk to someone.
Just gonna mouth the shit, just be like... Just gonna mouth it at him.
I'm gonna need a pay raise.
Oh! I'm not that bad.
Right.
I feel like this is an
So what? You decided, yeah, Seattle's where I died, I'm gonna stick around? But your sire fucking left you here or something? I mean, there's not a lot of you around anymore.
So I've heard. Imagine my shock in finding out that there are more of us than I thought, because I thought we were fucking unicorns. And imagine at least 2 being in the city.
At least 2?
At least 2, yes.
But you know of more?
Maybe. We can find more. I'm sure they're somewhere.
Is that an offer?
Do you want it to be?
Not my
Anything can
decision.
be an offer if you try hard enough, right?
See, here's the thing you're gonna need to learn. Everything goes to the prince. So if it's an offer, I'll let her know. Now that you're actually in a car that you can see through the windows, you notice the district you're going to. You weren't that far from, where Prue's setup is.
She's gone right now.
She's gone right now.
And she left me.
You did?
That's probably where I'm going to end up going later, though.
Yeah.
Because I need to not be in my haven for a couple nights.
Yeah.
Days, excuse me.
Yeah. So you actually have a pretty good idea of where this place is now.
Yeah.
And instead of coming out the parking garage that was next door, where you came out before,
Yeah.
you get to see that underground entrance.
Got it.
And you do see the car that you arrived in parked off to the side.
Yeah.
Cute pulls up. I assume you know your way in by now.
Oh, yeah, I do. But thanks for the ride. It was fun. Look at my seatbelt.
I'll be here when you're ready to go home.
Get out.
He watches you the entire...
Fuck off. I know, well, he's also had enough of my shit, apparently. Thanks. Thought we were friends.
Thought we were friends, man. Yeah.
Damn. Walk inside.
Okay. So, when you get closer, the door opens and you do see Robbie.
Yeah.
Again. Olivia is still seated where she was. When you walk in, though, she seems to be talking to someone. It's, what did I say? Yeah. She might be in her 20s, maybe.
Okay.
She has long blonde hair. She's in this, it looks like one of those, like, what you would see in some sort of office show where they have those office dresses. It's pink. It has these red roses patterned on it. And she's kind of leaned down, talking to Olivia. And when you enter, she turns her attention and kind of looks at you, and Olivia goes, "Hello again.
Hello.
Where's your computer?"
I'll hold up the USB drive. It's not a mobile computer. These are all the files. You're the driver. Watched the whole time. Made sure.
"Oh, I'll check." And the girl walks up to you, and she, "Thank you. Do you need this?" And Olivia goes,
I don't
and Tasha goes,
need it.
"Thank you. I'll go take care of this, and I'll be back in a little bit."
Thank you.
She heads off, and Olivia and you sit. You're still standing, but she sits.
Okay.
And you stare at each other for a bit. As time goes by, and then the door is open, and you hear the click-clack of this girl's high heels. She comes back in. She's, "Everything appears to be there. And it doesn't appear that we were able to trace anything. It looks like it was all, I don't really understand what Percy was saying, but it seems to all be there." Olivia goes, "Good. You are confident. You seem to know what you're doing."
I'd like to think so.
"Well, you did say it was fun.
Yes.
So I have a little job for you, and, well, it appears that we have a opening that needs filled. And with your skill set, I think you'll be an asset for them to use.
Alright.
So we'll make introductions. But this project I have you working on is between you and I. Understood?
Yes.
You were able to track down files and people. What information would you need to track somebody down?
Depends on the person, but typically places they frequent, or aliases they go by, or disguises they might use.
Does the name Bishop mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Have you ever had any dealings with the Sabbat?
I've heard of them. Never run into one. Or if I did, I didn't know.
How lucky for you. I'll get you the information I can. But this individual is a bit trickier. You should find it entertaining.
At the very least interesting. What makes them trickier?
They have a habit of not looking the same in a more permanent way than your clan is used to.
So, permanent?
Yes. Have you ever dealt with a Smisi?
No.
For this one, you get the information. And unlike your little excursion to Club 27, I suggest you do not engage. I want you to find them and bring it to me. Or to the sheriff. Who you met earlier. Tonight. Although it was, what was it? Amber? Alice? Alice. I suggest sticking to the one name between us.
Of course.
I want you to find out what you can about this individual, if you can find where they might be located. I'll get you what information I can.
Do you know of anyone who has had enough interaction with them? That
I do. And it's actually the coterie you will be a part of. I'll get you in contact with Allie.
Okay.
And the rest of the coterie has had dealings with this individual as well, so. And your, hopefully, new coterie mate. We'll see what they have to say. But I'll have you meet with them as well.
Okay.
Tasha, can you get me the information? And the blonde girl goes, of course. Actually, is it alright if she comes with me? And you're not going to cause any problems. You have been cooperative so far. I don't see this being an issue. Right?
Won't be an issue.
Wonderful. Is the Heather number a good number to contact you at?
Yes, actually, it is a good number to contact me at.
I would also like a location in which I can send our messengers for more discreet conversation rather than just the quick meeting call. We can set something up if you do not have a permanent location. I know that's an issue for your clan.
Your driver has the address of my as permanent as it can be location. But I can write it down separate for you if you'd like.
I can get it from Quaid. You can go.
Alright.
And Tasha goes, if you'll just follow me.
Don't follow her.
And she kind of waits for you. So Indigo, was it?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Tasha.
Hi, nice
I'm
to
the
meet
Harpy.
you. Oh, really?
Yes, I'll be, I'm also the coterie liaison.
Is that a
So-
fun job? Like, do you like doing that?
I mean, it's a good job.
It's a good job?
I mean, yeah, I make sure you guys have what you need.
Okay.
So, and once you guys are past the doorway in the hallway, you really should be careful. This is pretty dangerous.
The talking to the prince or what I was asked to do?
Both.
Oh.
But as long as, you do what you're supposed to, I don't see you having any issues with the prince.
Well,
If you keep doing the work, Percy was rather impressed, actually.
Who's Percy?
He's our, he does the tech stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
usually you do that if you have some interest in tech, so I'm assuming it's fun for him?
I guess so. He says a lot of things I don't, tech has never really been my thing.
I mean, to each their own, man. Like,
Yeah.
everyone has their own
But
talents.
you seem like you know what you're doing. I think you're gonna be all right. And she has that concern, like, should be
Like, you seem rather upset. Are you upset?
No, I just, I was a little concerned about what was gonna happen back there, but it looks like you did follow through, and
My hobby might be a little dangerous, but,
it's more than you, the people you looked into, I would suggest not pursuing that further.
I mean, fair enough. I kind of got that implication. But, you only know as much as you can know at the time.
Yeah.
Stop.
But here's the information. She goes into one of the rooms off the hallway and has a small folder.
All right.
If this gets into anyone's hands, there will be a blood hunt called. So, if you want to look that over while I coordinate with Olivia on getting you set up with the office.
Am I supposed to take it with me?
I would not. Like I said, if that falls in anyone's hands, blood hunt.
Do I burn it when I'm done with it, or what do I do with it when I'm done with it?
I was just gonna let you
back to you, or
I was just gonna let you look it over.
Okay.
If you need to take it with you, I can ask Olivia.
I mean, I can make it look like something else.
Oh, that's wonderful. I've seen that a couple times with I don't know a lot about the Ravnos.
Yeah, I can disguise it pretty easily. It's just once I get it away,
as long as you have somewhere secure to keep it.
I do.
And you can always keep it in the office, which we'll get you set up with the key code and everything. So just I'll be right back.
All right.
And then I can have you take us.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be right back.
All right.
I am gonna lock you in here.
That's.
But I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay. I promise.
I mean.
It's just a security measure. I mean,
I understand. I mean, I get it. I do. I just please
anything,
come back.
Yeah, if there's anything you need in the meantime, the buzzer right there.
Oh, there's a buzzer.
Just hit it.
And
one of the guards will.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And she exits the room and hears the from that automatic lock. And you are left alone.
Why is this necessary? Are these people crazy? Folder. Tell me the things.
You see several news articles.
Oh, okay.
You see a sketch. And the news articles are about the Sisters of Mercy having a disaster and being shut down.
Okay.
And how most of the staff were injured.
Okay.
But they've all received proper medical care. It was just an outbreak of something, and then the building had an electrical fire.
Okay.
And then one from about 2 nights ago, where it was burnt to the ground. It seems that there was another issue and just tragic accident.
This information because Indigo. Mm-hmm. This information, because she said not to let it basically get into anybody else's hands. Mm-hmm. Is this information that looks like it could be found online? The 2 news articles.
The 2 news articles can be found online.
Okay. Everything else.
After those news articles, you see this pristine handwriting that details.
Okay.
It's immaculate.
Wow.
That details a scenario that happened where there was a Sabbat pack.
Okay.
That was located by the coterie.
Okay.
Called the Fantastic Four.
All right.
Chose
name. It's a choice. It's definitely a choice. It's an outdated choice. And a bad pun.
It lists someone named Brunhild.
Brunhild, okay.
Being killed
Okay.
It lists several other names of confirmed Sabbat members that were killed at the scene.
Okay.
And it details a phone call that happened to someone named Bishop. It details that the security camera footage was taken to the best of their knowledge. Out of game. They still didn't find it. They found one of the things. They didn't find all of them. I know where the rest of them are, though.
Security footage.
Security footage that has yet to be gone through.
Oh.
So, it details that the Second Inquisition showed up on the premises and wiped out the entirety of the home because the residents inside this assisted living facility were all mass embraced. The Second Inquisition took over the building and then released the news article. The next piece of information included in this file is about a bar located in South Park, which details, once again, in that pristine handwriting, that this is a known Sabbat haven. They took it over. They were trafficking people through it. There seems to be large chunks that have been redacted from this particular report. However, you learned that there was an individual named Ygritte that was killed and taken prisoner by the Anarchs. And that this is a known location that the individual known as Bishop was at. It also talks about someone named Rhoda sending in her field reports to the P.O. box.
Got it.
And that an individual named Carmen was responsible for cleaning up the scene with Devlin. There's files on several cars with their license plates. And then you get to the sketches, where you see a woman with shoulder length, brownish hair, completely average looking. And it is detailed as known alias of Bishop.
Okay.
You see two more pictures of this man with shaggy hair in some sort of long coat. And it says Tamil, confirmed deceased. La Sombra.
Okay. So what I would like to do is the known alias. I would like to take a picture of that, crop off the known alias of Bishop, and save it into the phone that I...
Yeah, they haven't taken the phone off of you.
Yeah, Indigo currently has. It is as secure as I could make it. And so I'm going to have that basically as just a reference point. And that is, at the moment, the only thing I'm going to, take a picture of or, keep.
Yeah, there's several addresses and names. It does talk about security camera footage that was taken. But obviously it's not in the file.
Yeah.
So pretty soon you hear the Door opens. Did you get a chance to look at everything?
Did I actually get a chance to look at everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, yeah, I've gone through it all.
Is there anything I can get you, or anything else you need out of there, or any clarification?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of names of and people who have.
She closes the door and she sits down in one of the other chairs. Yes.
I mean, like, passed away. Obviously, I'm assuming that's not really. Never mind. I just had a thought.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah, no, I think I answered my own question.
Oh, alright, is there anything else you would like to see, or, should I get you set up at the office?
Well, as
If
far
you're
as,
ready.
is there anything else I need to see as of right now, or is just this file is the thing?
That's where she's letting you start.
Okay. That's fine. I have a question, because I know that we talked about this stuff being secure, and I'd very much like to that. The sketches in here, could I take a picture of them for my reference, or would that
if you
be
wanna
bad?
take the sketches themselves, I do have copies of those.
Okay.
Just the reports is the main thing.
Okay, yeah, no. If the sketches are okay to take.
Very much break the Masquerade.
Oh no, yeah, no. If I could take the sketches for I can bring them back. Absolutely bring them back. Like,
yeah,
I can do that, but I might need them as a reference.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
So I'll take the sketches and I'll pull those out, and then I'll put the file down somewhere.
Yeah, there's a
I'll put it down and be like, no, I think this. So that's. I think those were all of my questions so far. There were a lot of names that I didn't really understand. Though a lot of them were dead people, dead Sabbat. So I'm not really.
Is there any names that I can help with?
Well, then
I mean, it's my job to know people, so.
Efforts. One of them was dead. The sketch of the La Sombra.
I believe, and she kind of looks at, Tamil, he was confirmed to be a member of the Sabbat.
Okay.
I believe, Devlin is the one that reported his death.
Okay. Were they part of the pack that ran with Bishop specifically? Do you know
they
that?
were seen with Bishop.
Okay, that's
they
perfect.
referenced needing to speak with
perfect.
Bishop, so.
And the Sisters of Mercy. Okay.
Oh, and
where
Tasha sits back.
it's okay. We don't. I just location of the. Do you know what surrounds that area?
That is located in Beacon Hill.
Beacon Hill. Okay.
Yes. It's pretty much a off the beaten path location.
Yeah.
They chose it well.
All right. And if, say, radiating in a ring from that location, what's just beyond the, like, in a radius? Like, you said off the beaten path, so what's beyond that? When you get to the beaten path, what's the first thing on the beaten path?
A bunch of suburbs. Several schools. There's an RV park.
RV park? Perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
Is the RV park well maintained? Or is it one of those sketchy places where you go to and you're pretty sure you're going to get stabbed? Is it?
It's a little on the rough side.
On the rough side. I'll have some checking to do. It'll be a quick Google Maps. So it's fine. I'll have to wait till I get to my secure computer for that. But
okay.
I think that's about. I think I'm good. I have a good starting spot. Some ideas.
I do know that Allie is busy, but if you need her to talk about her reports, I'm pretty sure she can go over those with you a little bit clearer.
Oh, Whenever is convenient, most convenient for her should be totally fine.
Olivia was saying, best not to mention why you need clarification.
Yeah, no,
Just
I
that
did.
you're
I did hear that. I
Helping
just,
with our Sabat problem.
you know, I'm sure I will come up with a valid reason that doesn't give anything away.
Right.
I have a minute to think about it. It'll be okay.
Did you have any questions about where we're going, or?
Yeah, you keep mentioning an office.
Yes. It is your coteries base.
Oh.
Base of operations, basically.
Okay.
It's a secure place where you can meet. It's had some major security upgrades, but
Oh, that's probably a good thing. Why did it need them?
with everything that's been going on with the Sabat and the Second Inquisition, we found it best to renovate.
For protection.
Yes.
Makes sense. That's a very good reason for that, I would imagine. After reading these reports.
Yes.
I agree that's probably for the best. Yep. Dangerous. That's what I got from that.
It is. And Tasha does. She reaches out across the table where you put your hand in the folder, and she. But if there's anything you need, just let me know, and I'll see what I can do. It's my job.
Well, I can tell that you're doing it very well. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Are you ready to go then?
Yeah, let's go.
And so she.
Take the papers with me.
There's a third sketch, but there's no name.
I just need the picture.
It's just the picture.
Yep, I only need the picture. So that's why I wanted to take it.
Yep.
I will tell you why later.
Okay.
Because you're the storyteller. But
Yep. So
here for now.
You head out. So we just head back down. She walks up to the double doors because it goes into Olivia's office, and she knocks. And you hear, "Come in." And she opens the door. We've gone over everything, so I'm going to get everything set for Indigo here. Is there anything you need before I leave, my friends? Olivia goes, "That's all for now, Tasha." Q's waiting for you outside. I'll be in touch.
Yes.
I look forward to hearing your progress.
I look forward to hopefully having a lot of it.
I think that would be best for both of us. And Tasha just kind of small tip of her head and heads out. When you exit into the underground parking garage, Q gets the back open, the passenger door open.
Which one am I supposed to sit this time?
You see Tasha get into the back seat.
Okay.
He closes the door for her. And he gets in.
Get in the front seat. Close the door. Seatbelt.
And Tasha puts her hand on Q's shoulder, leans forward and goes, "We're going to the office, and then I have a few things I need to do, but we'll go from there." And you watch that kind of just the slightest shift of. He goes, "Of course, Natasha." Starts the car. And Tasha kind of leans in between the seat, and she's like, so you've been in the city.
I have, yes.
So did you live here during your mortal life?
I did.
I mean, that's nice having the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice being in a familiar city.
Yeah. So do you know a lot of other kindred, or is this like because we've had some fledglings that we've had to actually introduce, so I don't know how much you know. Like
Well,
you understand about the Masquerade, it seems, and
Enough about it. But like I know people from a distance more than anything. Like
oh, you don't have anybody you're really close to, or
I have friends. Don't have my hat on. She doesn't have her hat because I was just kind of nice.
Yeah.
So she reaches out instinctually, like pull a hat down that's not there.
you think you look over, just
She doesn't have her beanie.
so Dan. Is it just you, or?
I mean, like I tend to like to do things by myself. It's easier.
I mean, with your hobby, it does seem to be a little bit dangerous. I can understand not wanting to put anybody else in
Yeah.
danger, but that seems kind of like a lonely hobby.
Oh no, it's fine. I go out and do things, and I talk to people. I just, it's more normal people, mortals. It's yeah.
I mean, that's good though. I mean, that you get to go out and interact with people a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's always a good time.
Right. Do you? I don't mean to pry. Just
It's fine.
just a little curious. I mean, it's always nice to meet new people.
I mean, I agree. It is always nice to meet new people.
I know it is. Only a manipulation subterfuge.
Good fun dice for this. It's a beast face, but it's 4 with the beast face.
It's not a failure.
No, it wasn't a failure.
But Tasha goes. But it's also a lot. I mean, if you've spent so much time on your own, I don't know when your sire left you. I know you said you were 9. So not 9 years is a long time to be alone. It can be a lot, especially the introduction you had. I mean, it did go a lot better than most people do, especially without having an introduction, and with not presenting yourself. It's kind of a big rule, especially in Camarilla society.
Is it often that you happen upon? Oh God, I hate all these words. I need better words. Is it?
You're doing great.
Is it often that how many fledglings just go unaccounted for?
Not a lot. Normally, if you're unaccounted for, it doesn't end well. And she kind of gets quiet. No, Indigo, with your wits and awareness, it's not very high. But I rolled for all this beforehand, so you watch as Q kind of.
Yeah,
I mean, they give someone more chance. And Tasha's like, oh yeah, I mean, so some of them. Some of them. But, and you, it went well. You were honest, which is always good.
I mean, I feel that it probably was the best thing to say, but it was honest.
And that's when Q goes, yeah, the sheriff would have fucking killed you if you lied. And Tasha, yes, we probably could have put it nicely. Q just kind of shrugs.
No, it's okay. Don't need to sugarcoat it. I'm very well aware of what this world has to offer anyone in it.
She kind of reaches out. It doesn't have to all be bad though. Like I said, we'll see how you do, and as long as you can do what we think you can, we'll make sure you have everything you need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of being in the Camarilla. It's a lot more secure.
Well, definitely is a lot more
We have the resources. So.
help.
Yeah.
Definitely
Roll me with
more.
an insight.
What?
Roll me with an insight.
This is not a good score for me. So,
I'll actually rouse the blood and attempt this.
Okay.
fuck me, that was bad. That was so bad.
Your hunger shoots up the two, like the instant this talk to the Camarilla.
I don't have my pen with me.
Athena. Oh, you've gotten yourself into a mess, haven't you?
Please stop calling me that.
It's your name, isn't it?
It's not my name.
Oh no, you're not. You were so close.
Not. I have willpower. I could burn a willpower. I'm real loud in that probably. I only get to roll the one though.
Try it.
I bumped that dice. So,
How much you get?
I didn't actually get I bumped the other dice out of the way, so it flipped onto the beast. That was
So it's still 3?
It's still 3, but
Okay,
I was
still
like
3.
correcting my
okay.
thing.
It's all good. So
I'm also sorry, right in that microphone. So sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. It just means I can hear you clear.
Yeah, like
Yeah. More security in the Camarilla, but you hear Elijah's voice. Just, I mean, we could have done anything other than get into trouble again. Why can't you just stay out of trouble? I don't want to see anything happen to you.
ow! I'm not in that much trouble.
But you really, we should just go. We should have gone and got some blood.
We did. I munched on that doofus.
And look where it got you.
No, that's, you know what? You hushed. You would have encouraged it.
But here we are now. There was so many other options. I mean, you could probably take and just.
Okay, no.
She'd let you.
No, that's so rude. What the fuck?
Goes quiet. Are you okay?
What?
Tasha leans. Are you
I'm
okay?
fine.
Because you just kind of put your hand on hers and you're just
Staring out the window. I'm fine. It's fine.
you look over and Q is just looking at your guys' hands and then up at your face. And through the window. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, it's been a long night and I'm pretty sure it just got started, so like...
Could have been a rougher start.
I mean, you seem to be having loads of fun, so,
I'm having a wonderful time. And
You
Tasha
could
goes,
put more emotion into it. People might actually believe you next time.
you do. You watch Tasha lean over and like get this far from Q's face and just be like, can you put at least some effort? We're trying to make a good impression here.
If he can act however he wants, he's an adult, I assume. I hate sentences now.
You could always stop talking. And Tasha just smacks him in the arm.
Ooh.
Anyway, and gets like between you. Anyway, yeah, are you? You kind of lost you for a second.
Oh,
Or do you need? Should I call for?
No, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
just...
Oh, here we are. And you pull up to this 2-story building in this
Ooh.
little roundabout right off of the highway.
Nice, okay.
It's got its own parking lot in front of it. And you pull in. There's a little parking. There's like the 2-lane parking garage thing, parking structure, like you see it like in motels.
Yeah.
Because it looks like an actual office building that someone has converted. And Q parks the car. Gets out, opens the door for Tasha.
I'll unbuckle my seatbelt and open my own door.
Yeah. And she walks up to the door. Q trails behind the both of you.
And they say chivalry is dead. She'll just wink at him again.
He just stares at you. And then goes, everything should be set up. And Tasha goes, okay, so here is your number. I just watch. We'll do it a couple times. She plugs in a 5-digit number. And it's enter. You hear the click of the lock. She pushes a button, locks it, she goes.
Do I remember what the buttons are?
Indigo is smart enough to remember. Allie has a column.
What?
Allie has a column.
Oh yeah, no, it's. I'm pretty sure that I could probably figure out how to hack it if I don't remember my code.
The keypad is a piece of technology, so column always puts the code for Allie. Or she goes up with someone else.
Yeah, I could probably figure out the code without help. If I forgot, I'm sure I have a way to be like, we'll just...
You notice that this one is, like, it'd take you a bit of effort. You could probably do it, but it'd take you a bit of effort. You see cameras.
I've invaded so many people's privacy, I could do anything. So yeah, put it in the code.
Opens, and she goes, excellent. So if you want to get situated, and she walks you in. Now here's the thing.
Did Allie decorate?
Allie didn't decorate.
Okay.
We're going to gloss over exactly what the mural is.
Looks like. Is it horrifying? Because if this is the first thing Indigo sees, she might just be like...
It's masterfully painted. It's beautiful. There is a familiar signature in the bottom right-hand corner. From the painting that your sire just gave you. This artwork depicts the violent murder of someone. It's beautifully done. But Tasha just kind of walks up and looks at it and just... Oh, I'm so sorry. I probably should have warned you. I did tell them they could do whatever they wanted with it.
Well, this was certainly a choice.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, he definitely deserved it.
I mean, are these people always this spicy?
It is their job to keep the truce.
I mean, like, they woke up and chose violence? Like, is that...
Carmen normally does, yes. That's the woman with the chair leg in his chest.
I honestly don't want answers. I don't want answers.
I mean, if you sit on this side, there is a giant stainless steel metal table. It looks like it was custom built.
Mm-hmm.
There is, at the end, a chair that is much larger than the others.
Mm-hmm.
But they go around the chair. And all the chairs are very, very nicely
carved.
They're custom made to match the table, but they also have that nice... I believe they chose red seats, upholstered seats, for the backing. If you decide to sit down in one, they're so very, very comfortable. They got that super plush thing going on. But it looks like this whole table and setup costs more than your haven and your sire's combined.
All the money in my bank account.
Yes. And Q just kind of looks at it and like, fucker deserved it.
I'm not judging the fact that the guy probably deserved it. I'm judging the fact that it's the first thing when anyone walks into this building.
The only
isn't
people,
discretion supposed to be a thing?
the only people that come into this building are the cleaning ladies who we pay off, and the coterie.
No one's ever found it? Like, this is no one. Is there something preventing people from just kind of wandering by and being like, I'm gonna break in here? Like, hooligans? That's an old person word and I hate that I said it. Ew. What, are you a hooligan? Are you mad?
He actually does laugh. Just like hooligan, yeah.
Vandals is what I mean.
We have it pretty well guarded. Once you hit the parking lot, unless you're supposed to be here, someone's gonna show up.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
So I guess we'll wait.
What are we waiting for?
And Tasha said she had to make some calls, and Tasha's like, yes, I need to see if, well, we're gonna get you introduced to everyone, but I wanted to meet with you, and hopefully Dr. Moon is interested, but if not, we can go from there. So I'm gonna make that call really quick, and then I'll be right back.
All right.
And so she heads back. There's a hallway. You can see a door at the end.
Okay.
It looks like there's a couple other doors in between here and there. And Q sits down, so he's facing the painting directly. Now, Indigo, after you stop looking at this...
She's kind of a pacifist, so she's a little upset, but that's fine. It's not a flaw.
It shows
She's
this
just-
individual slowly turning to dust.
Ew.
Yeah. If I remember right.
She's just only ever had to kill one person
Yeah.
in her at all.
So, if you stop looking, turn around, there is a whiteboard on the other side of the room that takes up a large chunk of the wall.
Mm-hmm. What's on this whiteboard?
Trying to remember everything that Allie has wrote on this whiteboard. You see several familiar names.
Are they some people, like, pictures from the files?
There's
or?
no pictures.
Sorry.
It's just names and a
No,
list.
I mean, like, do the names match any of the portraits?
Oh, yes. There is Bishop in the corner, and
Okay.
it's circled. If I remember right, it's still the plans for everything they knew about the Savat.
Okay,
The handwriting matches the reports.
got it.
So a lot of what's on the whiteboard matches the reports.
Okay.
Q kind of looks over the board, looks over at you.
Pretty handwriting.
Yeah.
Does anything bring you joy?
When I get to go home.
You should find something else, 'cause, man, you sound sad and miserable.
No, I just got better things to do than babysit you.
Pretty sure that your job as a driver is to drive. That's what you said, yeah? So how is that babysitting?
Because I still have to hang around to drive you back.
I mean, you...
Oh, you want me to tell Olivia? Like, call up the prince and be like, ah, yes.
No,
I just left
you
that
could just-
fucking fledgling
Well, you
somewhere.
Could, oh my gosh. You are really dramatic. You're so dramatic.
I'm dramatic?
You're dramatic. You're being dramatic. Yeah, that's coming from me. Don't you feel insulted?
I do, actually.
Okay, maybe show some emotion then. Fuck. Anything. I've been trying all night.
You could stop at any point.
Why?
You obviously aren't getting anywhere with this. You
Well,
should just stop.
But if you stop trying, then you never succeed. I'm gonna get a smile out of you one of these nights. It'll be fine. I mean, come on. There has to be
Get headaches.
What?
Can Kindred get headaches?
I'm sure if somebody hit you real hard.
Yeah.
I am just standing here. Yeah.
So what made you decide to invade Elizabeth's club anyway?
The fact that I was actually just originally there. And then, Ravnos, I've not. Okay. You know, I didn't know that there were other Ravnos in the city. I've been back to find out who the Ravnos was.
I mean, you found out quite a bit.
He was real dumb.
Okay, I can't blame you there.
Like, it's not exactly like I tried that hard, which sounds terrible, but like I made him feel good about himself, which I think he needed. He sounds really sad too, like I feel a little bad for him. He seemed really nice. Little dumb, but really nice.
Yeah, Gregory tries.
I could tell he was trying, and bless his heart for that.
Bless his something.
I mean, but yeah, he said he's been a ghoul for a long time, and I kind of find that hard to believe, but I don't think he can lie. Or if he I don't think he was lying, which I'm a little shocked. I'm a little shocked, to be
Based off
honest.
tonight, if he's still a ghoul, if he's still alive, that'd be a fucking miracle.
I mean, it seems like a lot of those have happened to him with the way that he acted. I don't know a lot about ghouls, except that most of the time they listen really well, so...
Yeah.
I've only met a couple ghouls.
Maybe you can keep that whole interaction to yourself.
I mean, I can... Yes, I can, actually.
Will you?
Yeah. We're gonna keep that as an inside thought.
Yeah. I won't say anything if you won't. Gregory sure as fuck won't if he wants to keep his tongue in his mouth.
That seems like a very extreme reaction to something that could easily be misconstrued as a very bad misunderstanding.
How much do you know about Kindred then? You said you were 9. You're pretty much a baby.
Yep.
Your sire teach you anything?
Okay, I know that other kindred are very cranky about everything, and that's really that you just don't intentionally go and fuck with them.
Yeah. And we keep our secrets for a reason. Basically, from my understanding of what all got shared from the little I've heard, he spilled a lot of fucking secrets. Which is a death sentence.
Seems a little extreme and unfair.
It is what it is. But like you were saying, you kept it to yourself. I'm keeping it to myself, and if he knows what's good for him, he'll fucking listen to me and keep it to himself. Because you're not going to do anything with that information against Elizabeth, right?
No.
And
I mean,
you are scared of Fig anyway.
That's
Why?
because I'm very well aware of what the Ravnos did.
I mean, you weren't alive for that.
No, I wasn't.
I mean, you were, but you weren't. We're dead for this.
Have you not figured out yet that information is the thing I know what to do to get? I can get a lot of information, and I have. I keep it to myself.
We haven't met a lot of other Ravnos.
What?
That's what you said, so what, you learned from your sire?
Learn about
What happened to the Ravnos?
I did.
What, he tried to eat you?
No. I mean, technically that's how I died, so...
You actually...
I mean,
I mean, you're not wrong. That's how we all die.
well, yeah.
Someone decided that it was just a good idea to kill us.
I mean, I guess eat is a very... it's an upsetting but accurate term. So, you know.
You know, it's really frowned upon. Kindred society. Fucking... diablerie.
I have no intention of doing that.
Why would you think Fig would? Q actually looks a little offended.
That I wouldn't do that?
No, that you would think Fig would.
Look, I don't necessarily think he's gonna eat me. Inappropriate. It's clear she's just inappropriate thought. It's fine. We're gonna move on. I don't think he would do that. All I've heard is how terrible it is. It's a little frightening, okay? I went back, despite being afraid.
I mean, looking at what you do for fun, that makes sense.
Well,
What, you got a death wish or something?
I was curious.
Yeah. Only member of your clan I've known was also curious, and she died terribly. But Fig ain't like that. Basically, this all rounds up to, yeah, keep that information to yourself. Don't fucking slander Fig.
You're the one that brought it up because you're the one that asked
I
or
did.
pointed out that I was afraid.
You are. I was just curious why. And then, if anything, if Fig had actually done something, well, I gotta report that to the prince anyway, so.
He didn't.
Good. Well, now I guess we wait. Unless there's something else you want to talk about in the meantime.
I mean, I could talk about so many things.
Why don't you tell me about you?
Why does everyone care about me?
I mean, the last time some random little fledgling showed up, the city went to hell, so... You weren't part of the Camarilla
No.
or the Anarchs.
That's right.
All Indigo would know
Something bad
is about... Actually, no, it's been about 8 months now. About 8 months ago, something happened, and you and Prue hid.
Yeah.
You and Prue decided to take a little vacation on someone else's yacht.
Beautiful.
To Canada.
To Canada. Ooh.
Yeah. You know, run a couple scams.
Very nice.
As soon as you heard that Prince Cross had died, it's like, whew, city's gonna go in an uproar. Let's just take a little trip. Take a little trip, see how it plays out. Keep an eye on it from a distance. So yeah. Indigo knows something happened 8 months ago, but not the details.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're a little wary of random little fledglings popping up.
Really not that interesting. Also, look at me. Just take a look at me. I'm pretty sure if you walked over and gently touched my arm, it would bruise. Okay, like, what am I gonna do?
Seems a bit of an exaggeration.
It's-
You might need a bit stronger if you're gonna be in this game.
Be a bit stronger.
I mean, if you can bruise with someone touching you, that's
It's a hyperbole. I'm assuming you've heard that word.
I thought you said I need to lighten up.
Yeah. I mean, you could put a little bit of inflection, emotion into your voice, and it might be a little bit easier to interpret. Were you trying to make a joke?
I thought it was funny. Whatever. He kind of leans back and listens.
You're...
Oh, here we go then. And Tasha comes back into the room. And she goes, all right, so, Dr. Moon should be here soon.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to talk about in the meantime? Anything you need? I could get, do you need, something to eat, or do you need something to eat? You watch her turn and look it. Now, yeah, you're not very high on your wits and awareness.
I can roll again if
But-
you'd like.
No, I'm gonna let you have this one. You notice he's... You can hear the tapping of his feet under the table. You can hear that weird little click as his nails are hitting the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna step out for a bit if you're gonna be okay. Tasha's like, I'm gonna be fine. Go. I'll be right around the corner. She's like, that's nice. Have fun. So, Indigo. And Q gets up. I'll be back soon. And leaves. Which leaves you and Tasha
Oh boy.
to sit and talk.
Oh boy.
So, did you want a tour, or?
Yeah, sure. Let's do a tour.
And she does. She takes you through. There's 2 rooms. Each have a white noise machine in them, which she shows you how to turn on.
Is there a reason?
Oh, well, I don't know exactly about your clan, but some people have the ability to extend their senses. It's a privacy.
Got
matter.
it. Okay.
But each room has a phone. It's a secure line.
Okay.
But still, be careful what you say. You never know who could listen in.
Of course.
I don't know if you have any goals. I don't think so, based on what.
I have a raven.
Oh, do we need to go collect him?
He might still be at Club 27.
I can have somebody go get him if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay,
That would be
I'll do that in a moment. So there's a small kitchen and like couch area, in that room, and then there's the. You watch Tasha get a little uncomfortable. She's like,
You don't. Anything.
There's a bathroom upstairs.
You
And,
don't have to.
and there's a
Anything that
little
makes
garage
you
area.
uncomfortable.
No, it just
Your
it's
dress is
recently
very
been-
pretty.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love the roses on it. It's lovely.
yes.
Did you make it?
No, I actually got it from this little boutique.
Oh, really?
Yeah, off of Market Street.
It suits you.
Thank you. I know. I mean, it's a little on the nose, but
Sometimes that can be. You pull it off well. It's nice.
thank you. I like this. Did you have that before, or is that something you got done?
I got this done. Yeah, my hair was actually like yours before.
I bet it looked nice. I mean, this looks amazing, but I could see it.
I wanted to change. You know, something fun.
You know, sometimes we just have to leave the past in the past and look forward to the future. Sometimes that's all we can do, right?
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Actually, that's a lovely sentiment.
Yeah. Just keep looking forward. Sometimes it's better.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But yes, there's downstairs just in case you get stuck here during the day.
Mm-hmm.
There's arrangements down in the.
Has it-
used to be a garage, but
Is that just a precaution, or has this happened before?
it's a precaution.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So
Okay. Yeah.
we'll just wait. She kind of sits down with you,
I'll sit down with her.
talks with you
Yeah.
until Q comes back, and your other new code member arrives. And that is where we will pause for now.
Nice.
Congratulations.
You can have a
Welcome
cigarette.
to your indoctrination into the Camarilla.
Damn it. Indigo's gonna have a fucking riot when she figures out what's actually going
Yes.
on. She's gonna be like,
Oh, she's gonna have a
"This
great
is
time.
the fucking best."
This is the best scam I've ever seen. So, yes, thank you all for whoever listened.
This
And-
was a delight.
And welcome, Indigo, to SeaTac by night. Welcome to the Fantastic Four.
Hell yeah. Can't wait to meet Allie after all the shit I've seen and heard.
Yeah, you did
I
it!
have like 5 scrunchies in my pocket.
You do, and they're all hers. All right, thank you.
Thank you.